outside for another episode of Inside the Art. It's about to go down. It's about to go Beatz way. It's about to go Eman way. You already know.
You know the vibes.
That's
Big
right.
Eman in the cut. Big shout out to Diamond.
Hey.
Big shout out to Moses.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Bringing me on board. I really appreciate it.
You already know, man. Beats by Eman. How you doing today, man?
Feeling good, man. A little bit tired, but I'm outside.
Tired. When you say tired, man, what were you up to today? Like, these guys, I feel like, the previous guests that we had here, everybody just thought they were coming to talk about Nyash.
That's the thing, me, I'm like
all
I
these
told
things
you,
about Nyash that I have no idea about, but
like I told you, me, I'm a very enlightened guest.
yeah, you're
so
enlightened.
What do you mean by enlighten?
we're very diverse in the kind of conversations we have.
Wahala.
Okay.
Yes.
It's not every day booty.
It's not every day booty. Some other days.
So it is, we read some,
Other parts of the body.
Yes. Okay, then okay. So okay. We'll start on the wrong foot. We'll start on a very wrong foot. We're painting Eman like a Nyash warrior. So let's change it.
Yeah, let's change
we got to
this.
introduce Eman the real way. You know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
He's an artist in Toronto. He is a singer-songwriter. Songwriter, right? You write your songs.
Yeah, I write my songs.
And producer as well.
Yes,
And
sir.
also he is the owner, one of the founders of Sound King ENT Entertainment.
Yes.
We have him on board live tonight, and really it's about to go down, man. And I got my man Moses right there holding down for me tonight. We're co-hosting this episode. Wagwan Moses.
Wagwan brother.
Active, very, very active. But it's not about us tonight. It's never about us, really. It's about tonight. This episode is all about Eman, man. I know there's so much that's been happening in life. There's new singles dropping. There's new singles coming. Man's busy. So catch me up, man. Catch me up. Catch us up. Catch Inside the Art up. Give us what's been cooking. First of all, start by introducing yourself. Tell us a little bit who you are.
For sure.
And then tell us what you've been up to, really.
No problem. So basically, like you said, Beats by Eman, artist, producer, songwriter, CEO, everything, all joined. Obviously, like this past couple of years, I haven't been really active in terms of like my artist side of things, But I just decided that 2024, we don't go grief for anybody.
No go grief for
at
nobody.
all. So I just let me reintroduce myself so that people understand what's going on, And obviously the year started off with a single that just dropped, Bad Boy Like Me. You all should go check it out.
Yes.
Amazing tune,
So you're a bad boy.
Bad boy. Like, I didn't want to say, I was waiting for more.
You're a bad boy.
Very bad boy.
No, to be honest, I'm actually a very good guy, but there's a perception of me out there that people see or presume. So what I'm doing, I'm just feeding into that. You know what I mean?
So what do people presume you to be?
Let me off this class.
Off arm. Said, you can switch to pigeon, it's okay.
Let them know I'm serious.
Yes.
Because people really think I'm actually a bad guy. Like I'm one of those, your previous guests.
Yeah.
They think I'm like they think I'm like them. So I just feed into that. Like I'm like, okay, here's one song.
So you want me to be bad?
You want me to be
take up.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
By demand.
exactly. So when they demand something, you just feed them. But soon they'll understand that like this guy is really like
that you're speaking in parables.
Yeah, I'm passing a message, but they have to think deep to understand.
Me, the man, a philosopher.
Yeah.
Study philosophy.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Trust me.
But I know you've talked about this Bad Boy Like Me, but tell me a little bit, what's this single about, and why did you decide to drop it at this time? It's such a weird time to drop a song like that, right? But just give me some vibes, give me some history. What were you thinking when all of that was coming together?
This song is actually a very unique song because it's actually something that actually happened. You know what I mean? So one of my guys, my French producers, he sent me this beat, and I was just vibing towards it, and I made a freestyle. The freestyle is on my phone, and I started writing to it, and I just remembered one experience I had. Yes. I just used that experience to finalize the lyrics. So if you listen to that song and you listen to all my lyrics, everything I'm saying in that song happened, word for word.
You know, here's the thing. Before coming to the spot, you know, I try to be a good host. You know what I mean? I was looking at the lyrics, and this you were talking a lot of Nyash was mentioned. I just want to say that for the record. But tell me about this girl that like kind of blown your mind, man. Give us some gist about that story.
No, the thing is that the funny thing is that I don't even talk to that girl anymore, self.
Hey,
You ghost them.
I ghost them.
You ghost them just like that.
Yeah, because you know, like I said, I'm actually a good guy. Yeah. If I really was a bad boy, I would have done so many things. I would have killed a lot.
Beatz by Eman.
I would have killed a lot. But I said, you know what? As a good guy, I can't have this type of things around me. So I put them to the side. You know what I mean?
Yes.
To avoid temptations.
Temptation.
Get me?
Yeah, man.
But sometimes you have to fall to rise.
Yeah.
Why didn't you fall?
I fell. But now I'm risen.
Now you have risen.
Ha. Everybody say hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Amen. Amen. Yo, that's mad. And you know, you're talking about this inspiration. But let's go further. You know, you have a lot of songs out as well. But I want to believe, for me, I always believe that every artist is really a philosopher, right? And that's why I like that line by Charlie, right? Say, I study philosophy, all of that stuff. I feel like every artist has a philosophy, like they believe in some shit, right? It could be theories, it could be whatever the fuck it is. I don't know, man. But what is a message that you think that you as an artist you're trying to pass? Because, you know, it's not just about, you know, some fine girl that you met. It's not just about some Nyash, but I feel like I've mentioned Nyash. This is I've mentioned that word Nyash more
so many times.
Or more than any day in my life today. Because of this evil.
Nah, but we don't blame you. Not the weather now.
Not the weather, yeah. But I won't mention the word Nyash anymore.
I knew you were going to say something like that.
Yeah, but what do you think is your message? What do you think you're trying to tell people with your art?
When I in this music stuff, when I produce, when I write, I want people to have fun. I want people to dance. I want people to like not really think too deep. Only a few of my like songs are really like something that you can just overanalyze and like overthink and stuff like that. Some of them are just fun, just like vibes, you know what I mean? Because that's like my energy, you know what I mean? I like to party, I like to enjoy myself, I like to feel free, you know. As a free
like
man,
to party.
you know
I think the first time I met you was, where was I even? Damn, I'm trying to remember. I think, but I know it was some club, and you was on like you were partying so hard, you were going crazy. I didn't even know you that then, you know. And then I was like, I think it might have been with DJ P or something.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yes.
Shout out to DJ P, bro.
Yeah,
my G, my dope brother.
You know,
big shout out to him still.
And he was vibing. I was like, yo, like who's that? You know, me, I don't ask about people like that.
DJ
like,
P actually, DJ P is one of the first few people that actually brought me into the entertainment industry. Like, that actually got me introduced into the industry. So big shout out to him. Few other guys too. Ola Boy, Sklo J, those guys, they really brought me into the industry from the beginning, like when I started. So big shout out to them. But to like to continue answering your question, like obviously, like I said, people having fun to your music, people listening and vibing and enjoying, and also like having people feel good when they listen to your music, even if it's my beats or if it's my actual songs, you know, that's just really what I want to put out there. You know what I mean?
Just love.
Yeah.
Really. Are you a lover boy?
Me?
No, Moses. Yes, you.
For me, they already know.
Of course. Are you a lover boy?
Well, let me give you a really good answer.
Please.
Right? So right now, Bad Boy Like Me is out. And our aim is to push that song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as of now, I'm a bad boy.
Okay.
Hey.
Right.
Officially,
So I
please
don't
say
want to give people mixed information,
Mike,
right?
where's my producer? Please zoom in.
This is my camera.
Zoom in on his
Now
face.
your camera be
Say,
this.
I'm a
Camera.
bad boy. I'm a very bad
I'm a
boy.
very,
Say
very,
it.
very bad boy.
But define how do you define a bad boy? We don't. Define bad boy.
It varies.
Eh?
No,
No, according to you, what's bad boy?
Oh, the thing is that I cannot tell people the kind of bad boy I am.
Uh-huh.
You get what I mean?
I get you.
Because I don't want those. I have people that
Yeah.
I don't want them to
You have to
understand my philosophy, like my tactics.
philosophy.
You know what I mean?
I'll be
I have my tactics that I used to
Under the table.
out at the table.
Mhm. So, segue a little bit, man. But you're from Nigeria,
Yeah.
Niger. You mentioned Edo. How long ago did you come to Canada?
Probably like 15 years ago.
15 years. So you're a real Canadian.
Yeah,
Oh
I grew up
Canada.
here. Oh, Canada.
Yeah, fuck that.
My home and native land.
You know what I mean?
No, your native land.
Man, don't
You
show
be
my
native.
land.
You
Man,
be
don't show Niger
aboriginal.
like that. But when you think about your music as an artist, you know, I talk to multiple artists all the time, and especially those from Nigeria. They believe that for them to actually, for you to actually feel that your music is reaching the right people, you got to be accepted in Nigeria, right? Do you feel that there's some work that you need to do from the source, which is the root really of this Afrobeat, right? And what you're doing, right? Do you think that you need to connect with that audience back in Nigeria? And also, another part of this question, how are you using your culture really, like your background and where you come from to still maintain your identity, right? And within your music, how do you infuse who you are really as a root to your current practice as an artist?
Yeah, for sure. To answer the first part of the question, right? So obviously the main market is back home. What we're doing now is just to utilize what's around us to get there, right? So obviously we have to take advantage of people that we know around us, promoters, friends, people in the industry that are here, right? Because once you have a solid backing here, it's easier to now use that advantage when you're trying to enter the market back home, right? So obviously my years in the industry, I've tried different routes, right? Obviously I've done projects with people back home, people here, mix it up a bit, and obviously we look at the results and try to analyze it and see where next can we put the money in, basically, right? And so you're right. We need to obviously penetrate back home to be to have a solid standing
foundation.
Yeah, exactly, right? But to get that, it's hard though from here. I'm not back home, so I can't be going in the streets and be playing my music on loudspeaker. I mean, people from market the year,
right?
That kind of thing, right? So
where the market there, so
exactly
Kensington,
that flea market,
flea market.
Indian they flea market, no Niger no good store of flea market though.
Exactly. But
Indian Chinese get flea market.
So you get that, right? So obviously there's ways you can still penetrate even though you're still here. Obviously have colleagues back home that are feeding either the industry people your stuff to get it to somewhat mainstream people, and then from there you can ease in. But at the same time, when you do that and they look at your stuff and they see, okay, he's from Toronto, but no one in Toronto is talking about him. So why should we take him serious in Lagos? You know what I mean? Yeah. So at the same time, that's why there have to be a balance. You have to grow your standing here where you are, so that once you're trying to go back home, at least if my friends that have friends back home, they hear my song, their friends from back home, they ask my friends, say, Isa, you don't know this guy, and ask my guy, you get that kind of piece. So if you don't have a good standing here, there's no point of even trying to break the market in Toronto. I mean, in Lagos.
Yeah, that's very interesting, and I have a very serious follow-up, and again I might be going very deep here, right? But it's a genuine question. Here we in this podcast, we go crazy, man. We talk about everything and nothing, and like we go crazy. Like sometimes we go a little bit deep, but this is a very genuine question.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of artists like yourself, you know, you're out there, you're doing music. Are you hoping really that you're going to take music are you hoping that at some point you're going to take music full time as a profession and that's what you're going to do? Also, I'm just trying to figure out, like, is it more of like a hobby, a fun time, pastime, something like your alter ego, or you're hoping that 5 years again? I can ask you, where do you see this in 5 years time, right?
Yeah.
But it's kind of the same thing, right? Like, where's this leading to? What are your thoughts about where your music career is going to?
So I'm a very like tactical person.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to analyze things and figure out what I'm doing next. So it's always on my mind, like, okay, after this, what's next? After this, what's next? So obviously, with the
That's
amount,
important.
yeah, with the amount of like money invested, time invested, you know that like obviously this is something I'm trying to build to be a permanent thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna get to a point where, like, me personally, I'm gonna like move from the artistic side of things to the more business side of things.
Right.
That's the goal. That's why I started the company early. Right. That's why I started my entertainment company, Sound King, and everything,
Mhm.
so that even though I'm building myself as an artist,
Yeah.
alongside I'm building my brand, my business.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So when the time to switch, it's an easy transition.
Yeah.
And then Sound King already has a huge history.
Yeah.
Even if
yeah.
it's just me and a couple of people, it's still years of history. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. And you've talked a little bit about Sound King Entertainment, which is your entertainment company. I want you to tell me a little bit about that and really what this company is about. What do you hope to accomplish with this company? And I have a couple of other follow-up questions to
For
ask
sure.
you even before I go on there. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So Sound King is basically a collective movement that me and my partner DJ Scorpio put together. Right. So we
Scorpio.
yeah, so
You
me
got
and
Scorpio. That's
Scorpio,
my guy.
shout out
That's
to Scorpio. So
my G.
I actually met Scorpio when we were playing soccer.
Okay.
Like-
Eman.
You play
See-
soccer.
See, Moses, please handle this one for me, please.
You play soccer,
Diamond knows now.
and you're a Man U fan.
Diamond knows now.
I was waiting for what position? You play which with?
Which
I
position?
play keeper now.
Oh,
Ask
yeah.
that-
Keeper.
Yeah.
Diamond don't tell you say.
That's true.
Diamond don't tell you say.
That's
They
true.
say that's summertime we do.
That's true. Facts.
Lounge versus lounge. Where
Facts.
people
Facts.
they know if score me now.
Yeah.
They know if you score.
At all.
See, this year's back home. That whole
At all.
club tournament.
That one,
Eman.
not talent to Juju.
No. It day body.
Ide body.
It's natural. So like,
Eman have serious Edwin van der Sar. Don't play, bro.
don't play.
Yeah, man.
But like, there's no to segue too much. But yeah, so me and Scorpio used to play semi-pro together, right? And then obviously we got to know each other as teammates. And then like a few months later, just after the season, I saw him at the party, at one of DJ P's party, and I saw the guy playing. I said, I
That's
just
my guy that.
like my guy.
The guy we play.
We they play ball together for the same team. So after the party, I go meet her and say, "How far? You the DJ?" He say, "Yes." So nice at that time, Scorpio, very nice young Italian boy. Now it's different too. He's the real bad boy.
Yeah, it's
It's not me. Oh. Even the story, even the bad boy things, and I ain't give me inspiration.
Yeah.
Very bad. But yeah, so we got to talking and we got to like talking about where we see ourselves in the industry, especially him as a DJ, me as a producer, artist, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then we start to understand that, okay, we have similar goals and similar aspirations.
Yeah.
And we just put our heads together and like come up with ideas and different ways we can achieve what we want to achieve. and we surrounded ourselves with the right people at that time to achieve that, right? So that's how we got there, and then that's how Sound King Entertainment started, you know what I mean? And we've been strong since almost 5 years, you know?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Pushing, hustling.
Every day.
Yeah. And you know, it's good that you have that kind of like a backup, you know. It must be very difficult, challenging to be an artist. Especially in the city of Toronto, coming from where we are from, like from Africa. Just generally, you know, there's not a lot of just general support from media, from public, just generally, you know. Not to talk I'm not talking about our people, but
mainstream,
exactly. You got it. Do you think what challenges do you think you face, you know, really? Okay, let me switch this question because I feel
are you talking about in terms of breaking into the mainstream?
Yeah, but I feel like that question is very cliche. Let me do this. Let me ask this in this way. If you had $60 million, really, how would your life change?
16 or 60?
No, let's put 60.
60. My life would change, Just small.
Just small. Because maybe you have 59 million in your account. I don't even know. I'm asking 6 million as if it's a big money.
It's not big money. 60 million.
Just 60 million.
Beatz by
Can you
Eman.
imagine?
Only
Just 60 million.
60 million.
I just dashed someone 20 million yesterday.
Nah, tell them.
See that guy that shouted? I dashed him.
See that you did that.
Nah,
Okay,
yeah,
dash me 1 million.
Yeah, take.
Na e-transfer.
What's the currency in Namibia? You can give somebody 20 million. It's like $3. So what currency are we talking about?
Do it. Million is still million, no?
No, billion and million, no.
Exactly.
Who are we?
But to answer your question,
Yeah, if you had so much money, you know, I want to believe that there's financial. The reason I ask that is because I know financial barriers are the most,
for sure.
you know, people can just realize their dreams. But I just want to know if you had this huge amount of money, which you could do anything with. How are you going to change your life?
First things first, those kind of money gives you access. Right.
Yes.
So right now there's a lot of there's no access to certain places, certain things, certain opportunities. Obviously that kind of money, that kind of budget will give you access. Obviously, first things first, as an African man, we have to take care of our family. Obviously, if we see money like that, take care of your family, make sure your family is good.
Buy 5 houses.
Exactly. Make sure the whole generation is fine.
Buy 5 mansions.
5 houses.
Before we start
really,
5 wives.
60 million.
Mm-hmm. Moses.
No, Moses only things to think about.
Woman.
Yes, bless.
But God created Adam and Eve now.
Did he create Eve?
Yeah?
He created Adam and Eve. One.
I wasn't there now.
This man said he wasn't there.
For me, when God said Moses, now he creates too many Eves now.
Okay.
You have to adjust to your society.
You're actually right.
Yeah.
You're right.
You see?
This year I'll adjust.
Yes. Bad boy.
Bad boy.
Bad boy things.
Bad boy. Imagine what 60 million can do. The amount of nyash or
a good choke.
You know, money. What money is the root. Do you think money is the root of evil, or money is the root of success?
No, men are just evil.
Huh? Men?
We're just evil.
Humans are just evil. Humans in general.
Say women are evil.
No, humans.
Humans. You say human.
I didn't say women.
Don't get cancelled.
I don't want to get cancelled, please.
There's
a lot of women that think I'm a good
guy.
I'm a nice guy.
You can get cancelled tomorrow. If I post this thing, you get cancelled right now.
No. Humans are evil because we create the evil in the world. You know what I mean? God didn't create the evil in the world. You know what I'm saying? So money doesn't.
But does God let evil happen?
Sometimes no, because we have to learn from our mistakes. No, right?
All right.
It might not be you that made the mistake, but some other people are suffering from your mistake. You know what I mean? So that's how life is, and
God,
money doesn't really.
God, please be fair. Don't let anybody suffer because of me. Let me suffer for me. Go ahead.
It might, because that's the thing, right? You obviously we all pray that same prayer, but at the same time, some evil, some mistakes have deeper consequences. You know what I mean? So right now, some people might be suffering from their forefathers' mistakes. You know what I mean? So we just hope for the best. And obviously, like, to answer your, to piggyback and go back to your question.
Yes.
Going back to the music. Right? So like I said, those kind of money gives you access, right?
Yeah.
Right now, we might be working with like a $10,000 budget. I can do this, I can do that, I can do that. But if you know we're talking like $1 million budget now, if I call someone, they can't decline my call. You know what I mean? So it's like now you have that access. It's not up to you to maximize it, right? Some people right now, they have that access, but they're not maximizing it because it could be a couple of things. One, their talent is not there to help them, or the effort is not there. They're not pushing themselves, right? They just feel like, okay, they have that access. They can just drop song and to get 10,000 streams overnight because they're there.
Yeah.
But they're just gonna stay there and be stagnant. They're not gonna like go up or like move forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah, money is promotion as well, right? Like you use money. Like there are a lot of songs that I can tell you that it's because it was pushed on my face so much.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I love you. Like, what can I say?
By force.
Every swipe on any app is the song. So it's like, okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're in love. Let's go.
Exactly. And that's why, like, if you look at the mainstream right now, right, a lot of radio plays are people that are really backed by the majors, right? Because they are still funneling those radio stations with funds and quote unquote donations and stuff like that, right? So that's why in the radio you keep hearing the same 20 tracks across all stations.
That's crazy, eh? Don't you guys think about that sometimes? It's just like, are you kidding me?
Of
I
course
remember
not.
like 10 years, how many years ago I used to work in this warehouse, man. And I hated my work in that warehouse so
because by the
much.
time you get home,
Do you
one
know
song
why?
has crammed as
It's not
stuck
because
in
of
your
the
head.
work in that warehouse. It's because there was a radio that was playing.
So they never changed station
I swear to God. Up to today, I have PTSD.
for that station.
It was the same 10 songs
I swear.
for months and months and months. And it began getting me thinking. Now, that time I didn't even know what was going on in Canada, man. I just got here, bro. And I was just like, why?
probably feel
I
like-
didn't know a lot of songs in this world. Why are you playing the same
Exactly.
thing now that, you know?
Now that you're in the industry, you kind of understand
Yeah.
why and how it's possible, right?
And how much that was impacted me, because then now I go and I listen to the songs because they pushed it to me so much. It was money. That's money. That's what money does.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Eman,
Yeah.
give me the tricks to your beards. I've been trying.
Please.
Nothing they come. I've even been given false advice to eat something I'm not supposed to eat. They think no
That-
come.
I'll
What
tell you
did you
something
eat?
about that.
Eh?
No,
What did you eat?
let's know it. I'll tell you something about that advice.
Hey, just hold that thought. What did you eat?
Eh?
What did they tell you to eat?
That food now.
Which food? Which food?
Moses.
That food.
You ate it.
They told me that if you want beard, you have to eat it now. Now you have to get the juice.
Eman, you know to eat chopper now.
Nah, I just want
You
to
know what you
think.
ate now.
I know it's in. Now
But
I
the
say
thing
I
no
have.
come no.
I'll tell you something
I
about
never
that.
even
Advice.
understand to eat chop.
Whoever that give you that advice,
Yeah.
they don't know what they're talking about. Because me personally, I never even chopped that food before.
Nah.
You never chop
My
him.
food.
So the guy lie.
The guy lied.
But you know how I get him? I told him, like, you know what? Where I was eating, you know, work. You bring the one in your house.
Then
I
I
eat
eat
that
it.
one. Then I go feel, let me try because it's working for you.
You
The
know
guy
what?
said,
The whole time you talk about this eating, I'm only talking about eating pea. You understand? So you'll be eating that. You'll be eating that. Moses of the Bible.
So the guy no let you chop.
yeah?
You don't let you chop.
The guy said no.
Oh, he said. Oh.
He said no. But I told him, like, he's the one you're eating in your
Is
house.
he your friend?
And I'm my friend now.
He's not a good friend. No.
Nah, that one I ghost him.
Bad guy.
He's a bad friend now. Imagine if something is working for you, and your guy say, "Okay, bring go."
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. No,
Yeah.
nah, it's not good now.
The guy locked door.
We crack the
Ah.
code.
That's
Change
wicked.
number.
That's wickedness.
But now you are here now. Give us secret now.
No, this to be honest, I'll tell you why.
With
Uh-huh.
Eman, you the chop.
No, I know the chop. So I'll tell you what. No, I did serious.
I just want to get that out.
I did very serious.
However, the listeners interpret it.
Yeah.
Let me be chop apple.
Oh,
Could be chop,
diamond,
shawarma.
diamond. Let me answer,
Please.
Moses. Moses. To be honest, natural something.
Natural.
I be abuki. I be Hausa boy.
Okay.
So I be mixed. I be Hausa Edo. So I take some things from my Edo side. I take some things from my Hausa side. So now why my head dey curly, my beard safe, everything.
Go and say that to the bet. You the chop.
I don't answer. Say I don't do those things. Like even as a bad boy that I am, there's certain things that bad boys don't do.
For me, I only chop once, so.
You only chop once.
Once, so it
And
never
it don't
walk. You know walk, I stop.
So if Moses say no work, why may I enter there?
Guys, if you're listening inside
No,
ladies and gentlemen,
If
right now we're speaking in parables.
If Moses say no work, why may I enter there?
You never know. Maybe you want it to grow more.
No, it's enough.
Maybe you want to put dreadlock for it.
Oh, no. I even want to shave it, chef.
You want to shave itself?
But if I shave it, someone will kill me.
Who go kill you now?
He don't cast.
I swear.
He don't cast.
It's my mom. My mom will kill me. She doesn't want me to shave it.
Beats by. So okay, let's come back to business. Everybody knows our podcast is a very educational. I hope you guys are learning lessons as you're listening to every minute. I hope you're getting more enriched and enlightened.
Yes.
You get me? Very enlightened, guys. I give you that. Give me a handshake still.
I told you no.
Facts, man.
Chop noko.
Wow. Hi. So let me see. Where do we take this from here, man? Like, where do we take this from here? Should we get into your personal life?
Yeah, we can.
Say we can't.
I'm a very open person.
Open book.
Open book.
And this is answers or two.
Yeah.
See.
No
Okay,
filter
so the first things first, you've already put that out of the way. You need to chop.
at all.
You don't eat.
No.
So that's for sure. I don't know.
I don't eat. No, for real. I actually don't eat like fruits and vegetables. I don't eat.
Okay.
No, I don't eat.
Even apple.
I don't chop apple. No.
Let's make this nice, Eman. What's an ideal date for you?
Ideal date?
Yes.
Damn. That's a very political question.
What's your ideal date? That's simple.
Are you talking about when someone actually wants to take me out, or when me I want to take someone out?
You want to take,
Because
you want me
it's
to
too
take you out?
different. It's too different.
Now you take them out. Now
Well,
you
I
choose. Now you just set the mood. Now you now you maybe if you even have that 60 million that I was talking about, maybe you're the one who will buy them the outfit. You understand? Now you just set the mood. Now you take them the place. Now you order the chop. Now it's your vibe. What is your ideal date? Like, given that you have everything in your capacity to make that your ideal date, go crazy.
Like you say, a Boki style.
Yes.
Yeah. To be honest, normally I'm very like lovable guy. Like I'm a very like sweet guy.
Yeah. I believe that. Eman.
Like
Get
can
on
hear-
his sweet side. Yeah.
you can tell by my voice that's soft and relaxed.
Yeah,
it is, you know
I'll
what I'm
take
saying?
that.
So
Still,
like,
man.
yeah, like ideally, like you have to plan these kind of things. You have to. For me, when I want to create a date for someone, I don't just. It can't be a random person. It has to be someone that I've gotten to know,
Yeah.
so I can curate the date.
When you say got to know how much, like, you
Like
have
obviously,
to
like maybe like
eat the cookie.
Oh.
How much? No, like you guys.
no, like get to know, like obviously get to know the person, so I can understand their interests and like curate the date for that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I know if you just plan this, like if you be my own dream date too, but the person will can't enjoy herself, doesn't make sense, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So I'll just use an example, right? So for example, I've been a this babe, right? She likes activities, right? So for someone like that, I can obviously.
Which activity now? You have to be
Put that-
specific.
I know, but activities, I will break it down.
Okay.
Right. So she likes activities. She likes to be engaged, right? Those kind of people you can't have a dull moment, right?
Yes.
So you have to create the day. You have to like make sure, okay, let her know, okay, pick up by so time.
Yeah.
we'll go to one.
You pick her up or you send a limo?
No, send like my Escalade.
Uber.
Yeah,
Uber.
like I have a fleet.
Don't send shared, oh.
I have a fleet.
Don't send the shared one, oh. Make
No,
sure
no.
you get Uber X.
No,
For
about
Oh,
my
no.
own Escalade. I have a
Escalade.
fleet. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you know those big.
Big car.
Yes.
Big boy thing.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So obviously you pick them up. Obviously, create activities. I like to pick a place where there's multiple activities, like an arcade or like a very nice.
Like a mall.
No, I say.
Yorkdale.
Are you whining me?
Okay. Okay, yeah, it's getting
Like
there.
I'll give you an example. Like there's one downtown rec room. It has like different
The rec room.
Mhm.
activities, right? Or you can go to one of those rollerblading place,
Right.
right, or something like that to keep you engaged, keep you moving,
Yeah.
so that there's never a dull moment. You know what I mean? So it's either you're talking or you're doing something, right? So at the same time, while you're trying to do something, you're also getting to know the person even more, right? So
You know-
then, yeah,
Yeah, no, go ahead. But I
Yeah, so
I
then
think that's very
obviously-
smart still.
exactly,
Because
I'm
it's
sure
balling, it's balling on a budget, to be honest.
exactly. Sometimes you can take them to expensive places, but
Yeah, that special one, that ideal one is the one that,
exactly.
you know, you
Because sometimes you can get to know someone now. You see, say their eye they shine.
Yes.
That one to plan day for that one say going easy for me.
Yes.
I'll just carry and go McDonald's
Yes. Just take an McDonald's ice
to
cream.
bring her this thing down.
Oreo.
Make it level.
Make it Oreo.
Exactly.
Oreo. You know, Oreo cookies.
But yeah, from there obviously dinner, and then obviously make sure you have a nice ending. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I don't.
No, like a nice ending, like a nice setting. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. Actually, I don't.
Moses know what I mean now.
I know what you mean. Now. I know what you mean. That's
Tell
why.
your brother that.
Eh? He knows. He's just chopping you.
No, I don't. What do you mean?
Like,
Like,
It
Happy
has
ending,
to end
like-
up nicely.
Yes.
like any dessert. Like, what's the happy ending?
I didn't say happy ending.
Oh, okay.
I say a nice
ending.
ending
Happy.
Yeah, ending happily.
for both sides. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be like, making sure that there's a smile on their face when they leave and stuff like that.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
See, I'm actually trying to paint this man evil. He's actually a good guy.
I'm very trust
each
me.
thing you say, I try to paint you evil, but you get out of the well of the ditch somehow beat by Eman.
But he's still explaining now. He hasn't finished the date yet.
Oh, the date is not done.
The date is not over yet.
No, but he says it ends nice now.
It ends nicely now.
She
Just
smiles.
like that.
Yes,
You finish chopping food and then everyone go home. You go home, she go home.
No.
No. Uh-huh.
Actually, you know what? The date is never ended
No,
yet.
it's not done.
I told you.
The date actually ends when I wake up. Because the effort I've done throughout that day, night, evening, overnight, when I now wake up, right?
Yeah.
And I have to see what kind of girl she's made of. You know what I mean?
You never know. Wait,
But no, not that. Like when I wake up, if I'm waking up to a nice smile, a hug, a kiss, or even like a nice breakfast in bed, the work has been done.
Okay, so
Hey.
a couple of things.
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Couple
I
of
know
things
what
I
you mean.
gathered for sure. Iman, if your girl don't wake up, make you breakfast in bed, it's a problem.
Big problem.
Hmm.
Yes, no.
So it's not you making the breakfast. It's her making the
How can I
breakfast.
do?
you
How can I
just-
do? No, wait.
You just scare the girls more.
No, it can't. They have to be realistic.
Yeah.
Because Diamond, imagine you now. You plan something,
Uh-huh.
pay for everything.
Uh-huh.
You can't work again overnight.
Mhm.
And you now wake up to go and make your own breakfast.
The man say walk
Abba.
overnight.
Ha.
Walk overnight. The girl dey
Moses,
walk
will you
home.
do it?
To be honest, nah.
Exactly. Diamond, you will do it.
Yeah, it depends. You know, me again. I tell you guys, me, I'm the one asking the questions. You understand?
They run.
You're running from the question.
It's a different case scenario. Do you understand? But yeah, that's interesting. Does anyone have any questions for Eman?
No.
I know we got some people out there, outside yells lit and stuff. Any questions for Eman? The girl I'm listening. Don't even know.
Nobody
Oh,
should
they,
ask
man,
any
they're
question.
starstruck by you, man. They're starstruck. They're just like, oh my God. They're just like, oh my God. Yeah. Anything. He's on hot seat. Yes.
Nobody should feel free,
But
please.
we can go ahead. But
Nobody should
let me
feel
ask
free.
but let me ask the producer how long we're good for, and then we know what we're doing here. Else this could be very catastrophic.
Question
Yes,
Dede.
let's. Yes, please. Oh, nice. You see.
Can we expect any projects like EPs or albums?
Oh yes.
The way to.
Yes. Like I said, this year, no grief for anybody.
No.
So as I don't give in a one single now, just expect
Apply
back to
pressure.
back. More.
Apply pressure.
So yeah, this year I'm gonna be dropping my probably at least two projects, maybe one or two projects this year. The first one in a couple of months, right? It's called Freeman. I'm a free man, like no one is pressuring me. No one is holding me back.
Now freedom.
Free man.
So
You know what I mean?
We'll give for anyone.
I have
No
a
good for
question.
anybody.
You
You know
no
what
go
I'm
pay tax again.
saying?
I have a
Pay tax,
question.
no
Don't
nonsense.
finish.
Diamond, I have a question, please.
Yeah.
So we know you've done SK Fest.
Yes.
So are we expecting any more of that type of vibes in the future?
Actually, yes. So this year, I'm actually going to do like a Beatz by Eman live concert, probably
Okay.
around the fall, probably around September and stuff. So you should expect that because SK Fest, we're gonna kind of rebrand and kind of come back a little bit stronger. We're working on something very big,
Yeah.
like probably like a multiple artists, multiple international artists kind of festival.
Yeah.
So that's kind of taking its time, and we're not trying to rush anything. Like we're gonna do something last year, but we as a collective we kind of decided, you know what, let's not over.
No rush.
Yeah, let's not rush. Let's not put pressure on ourselves for no reason. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like over the years, like me, myself, Scorpio, everyone around us, Sound King in general, we've built enough support and enough people around us for us to maybe take a little hiatus, maybe a 1-2 year hiatus, and then come back and still have the same core group supporting.
Yeah,
Really?
no, and of course you've been supporting people as well, right? And I just think it's right for any artist who thinks that they pay their dues, you know. It's always good that every artist to me, you know, and I work with a lot of artists, you know that, right? I feel like every artist deserves a moment where they can connect with their audience one-on-one,
Yeah.
right? And I feel that every artist, every year, at least one time a year, every artist, this is my advice really to any artist who, I don't really call any artist upcoming because you're an artist, there's nothing like upcoming artists, but I really do always advise artists that try, even if it's, you know, you get 30 of your people that are your friends, even if it's your family members,
Yeah.
let them come there and know what you're about, right? Be unapologetic about who you are and communicate with them, right? I think that you deserve one, and also I notice you support a lot of people, so
sure.
it's just right that if you do your show, it should be a sold out show.
For sure. And you know, we're looking at the same thing, we're thinking about the same thing. And once the first project is out, and I'm probably gonna make an announcement maybe a couple of weeks later to start promoting that live show. And then we have like obviously plans and a crazy show,
Yeah,
you know, for
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
in Toronto.
I'm looking forward to that. Moses, we're looking forward to that. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
make
Moses,
sure
I'll give you backstage pass.
Yeah,
Backstage
you know what I
pass.
mean.
Diamond,
For
Yeah.
me,
I have a question.
give me
please.
+1 too, right?
No, +5.
+5.
Because I know you.
Yes.
Wahala.
Bring the East African Buddha. Bad guy. Yo, I didn't say that to Wahala. More questions?
Yeah,
Yes,
so,
please.
Eman, who are the special people in your life right now? Anyone
Loaded,
special, like in particular?
loaded question.
Yeah,
Let me
everyone
s-
is special
let
in
me
my life
step
right now. You know what I
out.
mean?
In particular though.
Everyone is special, like, you know what I mean? Obviously, we have family.
Because
Right.
everyone knows family is special.
Family is very special, and then we have like the support system.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
I'm a narrow it down right now. My guy, my bro. Do you have a babe?
You didn't hear? Do you have a babe? Do you have a babe? That's the question. Do you have a babe?
Your accent is confusing me.
Which accent now? There's nothing like accent. Yes. Do you have a babe?
No. So
You know,
accent-
here's the thing.
so-
Here's the thing. In inside the art, we're very.
I didn't want to answer
we're very
because Diamond was
inclusive.
not here.
Oh,
No, I'm
okay.
here now, and we're very inclusive in this podcast, right?
Yes.
So if even if you have a situationship or a
Or babe.
No.
or
currently-
what was the thing Will Smith's wife had?
Entanglement.
Entanglement. If it's that,
Oh, I
that
don't
kind
do all
of stuff,
those
it's
things.
okay. Like we
I don't do all those
accept that
things.
here.
I don't do these things.
All right,
Like I
right,
said, I'll answer the question directly because obviously I'm a straightforward guy,
please.
right?
Yeah,
This is my camera.
Yeah.
This is my camera. So at this moment, based off of my management, obviously before I came, I had a meeting with my management and we had to obviously have points that we have to push,
Yeah.
right? So my new singles are Bad Boy Like Me. And based on that, like I have to still push that narrative.
boy.
As a bad boy, you know, I can't
It
really
doesn't.
we don't
align.
we don't align with, you know what I'm saying? Those kind of questions we can't answer.
No, that pressure.
You know what I'm saying? But once the EP is out and I come back and then we can read.
So in the whole year, it can be bad boy, soft boy, bad boy, soft
Iman,
boy.
Iman.
Okay, follow up.
Exactly, it
Follow-up
depends on
question.
There's a
the.
follow up.
Iman.
Follow up question on that.
Mister, you did not answer my question though.
The question, do you have a babe?
Do you have a babe?
I just answered the question now.
So right now, Bad Boy Like Me is out. That's the
Yes.
answer.
Bad boy like me is
Shout
out.
out,
You
Iman.
know,
Shout
make sure you
out,
check it
Iman.
out. As a bad boy, yeah, this is not me talking about. There's a philosophy.
No, he is trying to like not reveal her identity to take
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
That's why.
It could be one, it could be two, it could
It
be
could
three.
be 5. It could
You
be
never
10.
know.
It could be.
You never know.
Keyword could be.
It could be.
It could be.
But if
And
there's
it could not be.
but if exactly. But if there's someone, the person knows.
The person knows.
You know what I mean?
Am I know? You know. Yes.
You know,
Artist life.
it's not easy.
Ha,
No,
it's
easy.
easy now. It's easy.
That's easy.
It's easy now.
But back to the pedagogy side of this podcast, we go crazy and we go.
What's the definition of pedagogy?
I wanted to ask so because
Yeah, pedagogy. Where do you come up with these words now?
Big man term now. I'm telling you guys, pedagogy, nanagogy, vidagogy, zidagogy. There's just a few terms that I can't start to explain all of those things. But but it's part of the fact that what we say here, in as much as we talk shit, but we also try to be very educational, right? And from this, right? And we have listeners who ask a lot of questions about our guests and people get genuinely curious about certain things, right?
yeah.
As an artist, maybe, we're getting to the end of this, but, this couple of questions that are coming up because of this little segues that we went into, which is good, and I love that. Do you think that as an artist, branding yourself in a particular kind of way is important to move forward? Do you think that it's difficult to manage that balance between, letting, whether you have a girl or not, like between letting them know, like, listen, like, I just released Bad Boy. I cannot be in a relationship out there. Like, do you face
So
that difficulty?
yeah, because obviously as an artist, your brand, your business, right?
Yeah.
And every business has to sell, right? Right now, our product is out. The
Yeah.
product has to sell.
It's a product.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the music is the product. The product has to sell,
Yeah.
right? And for the product to sell, you have to market the product,
Mhm.
right? And at the same time, as I'm marketing my music, I'm also marketing myself, right? Anyone that looks at me and says, "Oh, I like or love this boy enough to want to be with them," they already understand that aspect of things. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's not like I'm dealing with it's not like I'll be dealing with like someone that doesn't know anything about the industry or anything like
Yeah.
that, right? So they already have those kind of knowledge.
Right. So
Right.
so it's important to be with someone who understands that.
Yes, because then, for example, they can differentiate and understand the difference between when you say stuff outside or when you're in an interview, or when you're in like a different settings, and what you have to do, what you can't do, what you cannot do, stuff like that, right?
Or even if you're just outside and you post on your Instagram with a bunch of bitches, like it's okay, right? Like
yeah,
you're an
because
artist.
sometimes you don't control your setting, right?
You don't touch feelings there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't control your setting. Like I could go to like an event that I've invited for, and the promoter can pack the section with 10 girls.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, my babe.
My babe that is in Toronto, or my babe that is in Ottawa.
She ain't gonna like this. Fuck this, man.
So at that point, you have to work as an artist. You have to connect with the fans.
Sometimes you can just be relaxed and chill.
Okay.
So customer is number one.
Yes.
Customer service.
Customer service, yeah.
Customer is always right.
Yeah.
Question, please.
Hi. So my question is, who are the artists that like inspire you in your music career?
There's actually a few.
Iza. Don't they inspire Eman and CJ? Don't they inspire Eman? Why not? Why is that funny? That CJ
Just accept now.
You know what?
Nya.
I will come back.
Try to care, bro.
No. So, actually, in the beginning, one of my biggest inspiration is as a producer is Don Jazzy and SARS, because one thing is that I look at the Jazzy is a boss,
Yes.
and I aspire to be a boss, and what I've done is I've kind of set myself up to be that boss in the near future. You know what I mean? Like I told you earlier, obviously we start as an artist, producer and whatnot, but at the same time I'm building the business along with it, so the transition is easy, right? And then as a producer, obviously I connect very well with SARS, because SARS is like me. Like we don't play the I don't know how to play the keyboard and stuff. I'm a drummer, right? And I don't understand theory as much as other producers.
Yeah.
So I kind of like produce and make music with my ears. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
So I listen. Even when I play the drums too, it's by ears and stuff like that. And the groove, I feel the music, right? So those are the two main inspiration. When it comes to
SARS and
Don
J.
When it comes to like music and sound wise, I listen to a lot of Wizkid, obviously, and I listen to a lot of like sweet melody music, like One Day Cole, now Buju a lot, and so like Victoni and those guys, right?
Feels maybe. Yeah.
Exactly. So a lot of melodious music. So I tend to kind of incorporate that in some of the things I do.
Have you
I
ever been in
play.
a choir?
Yeah.
You were in a choir?
Yeah.
Okay,
In
that stems.
All musicians start in church.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends. Like somebody like Ashake, if you ask me, I don't know his. I've never really looked into Ashake, but
I
like
should get to understand.
you gotta be in the choir, right?
Yeah. Because me, when I was in the choir, I started off as a singer. Actually, no, I started off as a drummer. You know, let me tell you, I even learned how to play the drums. I didn't even learn. I went to church one day, I saw a guy playing the drums, and I just liked it.
You just say, let's go.
I just started playing it based off of year.
Yeah, I think
You know what
church,
I mean?
Church plays a lot of it's
It plays a huge role in all
a
the
huge role in so
musicians'
many
lives,
artists. It's even myself, I come from a background of playing keys, right? I play piano. I don't do that a lot, and I was just talking about it. Like I need to start putting, doing a lot of keys.
Yeah, I always tell myself I need to learn the theory side of things so I can easily transition to learn how to play the piano.
It makes
but
a big difference, to be honest.
it does, and it elevates the music as well.
Absolutely.
'Cause even though some of us don't have the necessary musical knowledge, but when you start to learn a couple of things, you see that the sound is elevated. Like if I look at the sounds I was making in 2018 compared to the sounds I'm making now, it's a big difference.
Right. I know I always go to Ashake, but he's taken, like to me, he took Afrobeat, he expanded the spectrum of what Afrobeat could look like. Like I hear some sounds, it sounds like Avicii, but it's fucking Afrobeats. All right, there's a lot that we could do here, and I know to be honest, I would have kept going, but I think my batteries are running low on the cameras, to be honest.
No more question. No more question.
One more question before we end this. Yeah.
Yeah,
please.
have one question, please. Who are your favorite promoters currently?
They don't kite you.
You know, I want to give a big shout out to the Evil Twins.
Yes.
Yeah, those are one of the biggest promoters in the city right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
They
I mean?
force you. I hope they know. You're not at gunpoint, right?
No. Those are my guys. You know,
Okay. Good.
one of the biggest ones in the city right now.
Maybe you talk. Oh.
You get it?
Yes. Say shout out what? Chat.
Shout out to the Evil
chat.
Twins.
Yes. Shout out chat. No problem.
Shout out to Chad and all their beautiful ladies. You know,
Man.
I want to give a big shout out. Like I
Chad,
said,
I have a soft spot for Chadians. I've never really met Chadians in Canada, so it's very interesting to meet these Chadians
Oh,
here
yeah?
too, because Chad is literally on top of Cameroon. Like
Diamond, Riz Lord.
they're on top of here.
oh yeah,
So they're really our
Chad too
neighbors.
is on top of
Niger.
Niger.
It's near Libya.
Then they
Yeah,
say,
nah.
they say
Yeah, it's near Libya now.
Chad has entered the food.
Uh-huh.
Chad has entered the group chat. They say Chad jollof rice is better than Niger.
they don't have jollof rice now.
Oh, Chad has entered the group chat, but they're gonna get kicked out before the admin. Let's leave chat story for now, but we're literally at the end of this party, man. We could talk forever, but please, I want you to give a few shout outs to some people that have been very, influential in your life, in your role as
Yeah,
an artist. Give some shout outs, and then please leave us with your socials. And then I have one last question to ask you.
no problem. I'm gonna give a big shout out to obviously my business partner DJ Scorpio. Biggest impact.
Scorpio.
You know what I mean? And shout out to everyone that I've worked with along the years. Obviously, there's a lot of people. Big ups to Angie. Big ups to Auntie T. You know, big ups to, like I said, All Out Boys, Kilo J, Mojid. Mojid is, I think, is in US right now. But those guys, my first ever EP, those guys gave me the opportunity. You know what I mean? Because I didn't really go into how it started for me here in Canada, but like I reached out to one person connected me to like 5 different people, and that's how I brought out my first EP, and that's how people got to know Eman. I want to give a big shout out to those guys, and big shout out to everyone that has always supported, because they're the most important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those are the ones lifting us, right? So big shout out to them.
Yeah. Before you drop your socials, this is the last question. Of course, Mr. Moses with massive wisdom, since from the 1980. We're not even counting
No.
the years. We're counting 80s.
80s BC.
When your wisdom started.
Me?
Yeah, when your wisdom started, we're talking about 80.
Yeah.
But if you have any last questions to ask him, you definitely can. But we always end podcast sometimes asking our guests this kind of personal questions as well. We got to know you. I'm glad that we got to know that side of you, the business side of you, music side of you. But I think that in the next episode that we have you, we're going to talk more of it. We're going to get a little bit more personal.
For sure.
Yeah. But what is one message that you can tell to people? It could be people who are trying to get into music. It could be just someone who's going through some struggles in life. And keep in mind, this is kind of like a thought, like this message is going to be put out and everybody would see this message in the world. What do you think you have to provide as motivation to people?
What I'll say is you always have to believe in yourself and believe in what you have, right?
Mhm.
Obviously, God gave everyone something.
The
You know what I
talent,
mean?
the
A
gift.
talent, a gift, a skill. All right, you have to believe in what you have, believe in yourself, and always persevere, because you never know. Your day can be tomorrow, but you want to give up today. Right? You just have to keep pushing. You never know what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I tell people, even though it might not happen today, but keep pushing.
Yeah.
That's my message.
Keep going.
Keep pushing.
Yeah.
We love that, yeah? Can we get this little applause out there, man?
Merci.
Keep pushing, you never know.
Nah, so
I swear, you never know.
Please drop your socials down here.
Yes,
Please drop
yes,
your
yes.
socials.
If you want to find me
Let the men them follow. you.
everywhere, Beats by Eman, BeatzByeman on all my socials.
Yes.
Appreciate the
And-
support. And big shout out to Moses. Big shout out to Diamond
Thank
for
you.
bringing me on
I appreciate you.
inside the art,
Inside your
deep
heart.
inside the art.
Moses, please end this with some wisdom,
Very
please.
With some wisdom. Just like Eman said, never, never give up. Simple as that.
Never
Keep
give up.
pushing.
Keep pushing.
Yeah.
Pushing P.
Pushing P.
Pushing P. I take that, man. This has been Inside the Art. Thank you so much for listening. It's been a vibe. Eman in the building. Beats by Eman. Bad boy like him. Peace.
Peace.